I'm back after stopping real quick on Sunday. I had this stomach issue and I'm feeling better now. So we're going to pick up from where we left on. I think I had started necklaces. I'm going to go ahead and just the ones that I went through, I'm going to show again because we'll have some new people in, I'm sure. But I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful start to your week. And I'm Stacy. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, and I love anything vintage, especially vintage glass. I'm a glassaholic, I call myself, but I also love the vintage jewelry and love giving you guys a good deal in the process. So if there's something you'd like to see first, let me know. In the background, you'll see some rings that I showed on Sunday. And then we went through some miscellaneous stuff, some button clips, and what else did we do? I don't think I did pendants yet. I have some little charms. I have lots of brooches, and I also didn't get to uh, bracelets. So I do have some bangles and some other really nice bracelets. So welcome in, and let's get started. I have a couple of miscellaneous things. Maybe I'll just start there to get us going, and we'll go from there. All right. So I never know what to do when I get these huge lots to do with just, I call them the novelty kind of things. But here's a sweet little button. Hi, nice person. Isn't that sweet? Precious Moments. Made in the USA. Hallmark cards. LLC. I thought it said a year, but it doesn't. I do $1 on the good morning. How are you, B. Stewart? Yeah, my tummy wasn't ready we got a good hour in, but it still was not working for me. So we're going to do $1 on that button. And then I don't know what is special about October. That's the button. Another $1 for that one. I have this sweet little, it's 3 kitty cats. I guess maybe that looking at the moon, possibly. I mean, there's a little crescent moon here. They're on a fence. This thing, I think, is to keep it, if you put it in your window, to keep it from leaning backwards like this. It'll keep it flush with the window. But it's really cute. I don't believe it has any markings on it. It's a fairly good size. It's 3 inches, but it is adorable. I do $3 on that. So far we have a $1 pile and then the $3 pile is right there. This is a copper King Agamemnon, apparently made in Greece. So it's a Grecian souvenir pendant of King Agamemnon, and it's heavy. It is not magnetic, so it's probably copper or bronze. I guess it would be either one. Hi, Kay Wilson. Welcome in. I'm just going through some miscellaneous items. I would do $3 on that one. There were some hair sticks in there. This beautiful leather butterfly one. They don't appear to have been used. I mean, if you wipe them down with some alcohol, you can certainly reuse them again. So that we have a butterfly hairpin, and then this really gorgeous, that's $3 start, and then this really gorgeous wood styled one. $3 on those. Okay, so this is my $3 pile going up this way, and then I had some $1 of these little buttons here. So I'll go through everything, and then we'll do a scan too, so that you can kind of see. I did do the rings on Sunday. They're up there. If one's catching your attention, just let me know. I'll show it to you again. Some other novelties that I got. The wood one, you got it. I do bundle shipping and return overages, so no worries there, my friends. We'll take good care of you. Wood hairpin. I think that's what it's going to clip, a pin, whatever. $3 start. Let me make sure, since this is our first one, I've got combined shipping on. Low, okay. Oh, must have a ghost in here. It just, art's running. Something just fell off the counter. I always say whenever something happens like that, I always say it's my sister. My sister Robin passed about almost 12 years ago. And I always say it's her messing with me. Thank you, Kay Wilson. That's gorgeous. I just love the style on that. Get that in your bag. All right. What are they called, Kay? No, gorgeous, huh? This is a bookmark with a sweet little angel on it. It's a nice heavy type of bronze colored metal. I do $2 on that one if you need a bookmark. I have another little, I guess it's an ornament by Harvey Lewis. You can take the photo out of it. Not sure how to get it out. I don't want to ruin anything. $2 on the I Love My Rescue. I have 2 rescues. Just a little ornament for $2. So we got $1, $2, $3 starts if you see something that's interesting. Here's a really neat. Oh, I know it's. You get the best dogs, because they appreciate you giving them a good home. I believe this is a money clip. It's leather. It is fossil. This is our, let's see. We have 2 Cairn Terriers now. And then Marley was mine that we got. He passed away about 5 years ago. And he was a rescue too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A money clip. Really good condition. Genuine leather. $3 start on that. It's magnetic closure on that. So if you need a place to keep your money, that's a nice piece for $3. All right, this one is just, again, a novelty. It's not running. It's just a little key-shaped, hello, Emily, key-shaped watch with a little carabiner on there that you could hook to your purse or whatever. $3 start on that. It probably does need a battery. That's probably all that's wrong with it. And then what else do I have? If you're into advertisement or advertising, because some people really like that, here's a Penn 25-year Golden Jubilee celebration from 2006, Pennsylvania University. Ben Franklin, $300. $3 start on that souvenir piece. Another souvenir, I tested it, is not sterling, but if you are into the Hawaii, don't have the state of Hawaii in your collection, I'll do $1 on the little Hawaiian spoon. It says Aloha from Hawaii. That's $1. And then I have assorted buttons. I think I'll put them all together. Let me get them out of here. So I have this assortment of buttons. You've got this little silver tone foldable or folded. You've got a pharaoh. This one, some type of shield. You've got this little, looks like a key and a sword. And then this really neat one. And then the 2 textures that match. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7 buttons for $1. So I'll do them all together. If you'd like these 7 buttons for $1, let me know. Ooh. Put them over here so I know those were $1. And then I have another really cool novelty. It's a cufflink watch. Isn't that really cool? And I do that for $1. Cufflink watch. It doesn't work. Probably needs a battery. But you can put them in your buttonholes on your shirts too. It's kind of cool. That's $1. All right. So those are some novelty things I had. Let's go to pendants. I have just a couple of pendants, and then we'll just pick up where we left off on Sunday. I had just started necklaces, and we will go to the necklaces. All right. First up is this beautiful pendant, very large, 3 inches, and that is some type of quartz. Not sure what kind, some type of agate. $3 on that. Beautiful. You could make it into a brooch as well, I would think. $3 start on that. And this is just missing its cord. Hello, Emily Mushroom. So you would put that on there. That's $1 for that one. Silver tone. Hello, hello. Nice heavy gold tone metal. I'm not sure what the shape is. It almost looks like a crown, looks like a crown here and a bird's tail. Maybe, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I'll do $2 on that one. This is a neat one. It's just an enameled cover on that. That's a $2. This one's kind of fancy. 3 concentric circles. It has this loop, some, what do they call that? Marcasite, and then some rhinestones. Yeah, you're fast. Yeah, I'd say the marcasite is the darker one, and then you have the rhinestones here. And that's a $3 one. Put that there. Oh, I said it right when you typed it. I was like, boy, you type fast. Because I said, what do you think that is? What's that called? Marcasite. Hello, Dopamine Luxury. Here is an intaglio pendant, guys. That's kind of neat. I think that's Cupid. And who is it? Hermes was Cupid's father? I can't remember. Gold tone. That's a $2 for the little intaglio. Let me see if that's glass. It feels like glass, but you never know. Yes, it's glass. For $2 for that one. This has one of those little charm spring rings on it. It's probably faux. It doesn't have any other markings otherwise. I do $2 on this one. You could use it as a charm, or you could put it on a necklace. Either way. I have one of those gold dipped leaves for $1 start on this one. Oh, what else do I have? Oh, this one's sweet. It's a little enamel, a little starfish under enamel for $1. Looks like there's something else in there with that starfish, a barnacle or something, huh? Here is a pink cancer ribbon pendant for $1, in case you need one. This one is really interesting. I don't find any markings as to the content of the metal on this one, but it's just a very interesting pendant. I mean, that could be gold. I just didn't find any markings, and I didn't test it. This is plastic for $1. Look at this beautiful. They call that moonstone. Is that right? Blue. I think it's glass for sure. Yes, it is. For $2 on that one. $1 for the silver tone frit heart pendant for $1. This almost looks like pewter or pot metal of some sort. It says faith on it with the cross, and then it is in the shape of a cross for $1. This one is just amazing. I wonder if that's glass or if that's stone. Let me check. It's just glass, but it's really pretty. All the rainbow colors in there. Isn't that gorgeous? For $1. And it has, I looked up this, it just said that it was probably studio made. And that was the studio's mark, but it didn't know who the artist would have been. Now, a lot of my stuff, if you weren't with me on Sunday, has price tags on it. So, but I'm giving you better deals than that. Says $10 on this. It is a little carved tooth pendant that almost feels like plastic. I don't know. Oh, it says Japan, so it's vintage. You see Japan right there. $3 for that one. Here's a beautiful turquoise and pearl, not marked. That would be $2. There's another vintage piece with the little plastic lucite flower. And let me test that gem, that little stone there. It's glass for $1. I love the colors. This is a pretty silver tone. It has a little bit of gold tone on the outside. It is unmarked. I think I tested it. It's not silver. For $1. This is an interesting bronze. You've got the Star of David. Must be some type of significance to it. I'm not sure. It's not marked. It has a little weight. That's going to be a $2. Look at this, sweetie. I love peacock silver tone. It's a heavier type metal. It is not marked anywhere that I can see. $2 for that one. And the last one is, this is just pendants we were going through. This beautiful, it is glass. It is not marked, for $1. Okay, so let me scan for you all. So I had 7 of these little buttons here for $1. You get all 7 of them. Then the dollar side right here, all of these were $1. Let you take a quick peek to see if you're interested in any of it. Then we have $2 here. And then $3 here. And if you change your mind later, I can find them back quickly if you aren't sure yet. Sometimes you want to keep shopping because you want to see if there's anything else you like, right? So we're going to put these all back in the baggie. And then I'm going to do necklaces next. I still have brooches. And I have a whole tray. And then I also have bracelets. So after necklaces, you guys can tell me if you want to go to brooches or if you want to go to bracelets. And we'll go together. Sure, let me grab that one for you real quick, Emily. It's really cute. I think it's a window ornament. And I'll show you why. So it's got this sweet little cut crystal here. Sure. And then do you see how it has this little bar, Emily? I think that's to hold it from touching from laying against the window. It kind of gives it a 3D effect. Let me get that up and running for you. Three kitties under the moon. It's darling. All right, here it comes, and it's running. Yeah, I think it just maybe needs its ribbon. So sweet. I know you probably have the perfect craft idea for that, right? Thank you, Emily. We get you a bag. Since I have two Emilys in the room, I have to put Emily Mush so I know it's which Emily it is. Although it'll come up when I do the packaging. All right, put that aside. I have a few charms. We can come back to charms if you want. Oh, here's a cute little, oh, there you go. That's good. I got this cute little guy. He was just laying off to the side. He's a little wizard. You need the wizard, huh? It's $1. Yes, I will run him for you. He's cute. Just $1. He's going. Thanks again, Emily. He's cute. I love him. All righty, get him in your bag. And then let's go here to necklaces. All right, so here is a butterfly necklace. It has this mesh, metal mesh chain, and then it just dangles down like this. This is a $3 start. And the neck portion of it is 16 inches, and then it drops a good 3 inches there. So with the drop, it would be 19 inches. $3 is going to be right in the middle. So we'll put that up here. This beautiful peacock colors. These are really interesting. Except for this loves to get entangled in the chain. Let me get my bust up here. But check that out. Isn't that gorgeous? $3 start on this one. So you've got all the little beads there, or I'm sorry, rhinestones. And then these little, I don't know, they almost look like peacock tails, huh, hanging out there. Really beautiful colors. And it has a lobster claw. This one is by Ink. So Ink is, I think Ink is Kohl's. I'm not sure. And it is 21 inches long. It's a $3 start. And that's what it looks like. So beautiful. All right. I'm going to have to put this to the side or I won't be able to see them. Next, we have this sewn cloth. Might be silk collar that ties in the back so it can be as long or as short as you want it to. These feel like plastic to me, but let me test them just to be sure. Oh, it's actually jumping up to glass. So some nice glass on this collar. $3 start. I have another one of those mesh, metal mesh chains. I wonder if this one's by Ink as well. Oh no, that one wasn't Ink. That was the colorful one. But this is beautiful glass. And those are actually a really dark blue rhinestone in there. And then the little electric blue rhinestones. Looks like this on. I'm falling out of my chair. And let's see how long that is for you. It has a lobster claw closure. It is 20 inches long. And it is a $3 start. Yeah, I bet you. I figure you probably would find some good. I have some good brooches in today too, Emily. I know you like to get those sometimes for your projects. Yeah, no, I won't fall out of my chair. I don't know why it does that, but I think my seat is kind of down like this, and so when I reach and move around, I kind of slide. So these are all glass. They're like AB rhinestones on them. It's pretty rigid. I mean, it does have some bend into it. It has a magnetic closure, and then it's just this a little firmer wire, kind of more of a choker, but it is gorgeous. $3. This one, I don't see. Whoever had this had a $15 on it, but I looked pretty closely. I didn't see any content indications in the. I'm taking the price tag off in the metal, but let's look at it. Hello, Vivian. Just a nice long necklace. Let's see how long that is. Chain. So it's about 36 inches in total for $1. I'll do $1 on that. All right. So that's going to be $1 over here. Then I have this sweet piece of abalone shell with the seed bead chain on it and a little button closure. It is 18 inches for $1. I do have a lot of vintage plastics in this lot today. That's $1. Here's one of the vintage plastics, the clamp closure. And then these look like little pieces of bamboo. And it looks like, yeah, it's a string, not a wire. Also very long. It goes on forever. This one is going to be probably about 50 inches, 52 inches or so. Beautiful color of blue. Sure. $3 start on that. Is that what I said? Yeah. Sure. Get a good picture of it. I'll put it at $2 because I'm not sure if I said 3 or I'm going to start it at $2. Here it goes. It's running. I don't remember either, Emily. I love the little, they look like little pieces of bamboo or candy. Little chiclets, or what do they call? Oh, Good and Plenty's, except for they're blue. So this is another vintage. I think that I got to get this cut off here. Okay. It's got a spring ring, and I believe these are wood, and some of them are painted in pastel colors, like the blue and the pink and the green. It is 22 inches. Thank you. It's a lot of fun. It's got these little silver spacer beads too, not just wood. That's a $2 start on that. And this is where I got sick yesterday. I was on this necklace and I'm like, I can't do it anymore. This is interesting. So it has 3 of these little disco ball closures. Each one is magnetic. So let's say you don't want it to be this long, right? You could take one of the sections off. Maybe you want a choker instead. And then now you have a different necklace. Isn't that pretty? It's a neat little idea. And then you can put that back. And it goes back together just like that. $3 start on this one. These are beautiful glass, faceted. So that's 3. This one is just fun. I love this one. It is acrylic, but I remember as a kid making stuff with these types of beads. Do you remember that? So it is vintage. It does have that spring ring clasp. These are orange, I believe. I don't know if they're lucite. They do glow a little bit. Oh, that's really cool. They have a bit of a glow. They are acrylic. And then these little spacer beads are orange as well. And then this has an extender. You can just put the spring ring anywhere along here. And it also has these acrylic little orange marbled beads in there too. It's really, really, really long. And this one I'm going to ask 5 for. But it's very long. Let me see how much it is. Oh goodness, it's going to be like 60 inches for this beautiful piece. $5 start on that. Let me put that on this side, $5. We also have this gorgeous blingy. Check this out. Isn't that pretty? It's like just sparkling too under the light. Let's see how long this is. It's a lobster closure. It has an extender. The extender goes all the way out to about 19.5 inches. This is $3 for this one. Let me get the price tag off of this one. This is going to be your vintage plastic. There we go. It has a, maybe not vintage. Oh no, it's a barrel clasp. A little bit of verdigris on the barrel clasp here, but it is a barrel clasp. It does work. You've got faux pearls, and then you have some acrylic beads, faceted beads. I don't know why my hands don't work anymore. There we go. So you've got these faux pearls, graduated sizes, and then these are kind of a lavender, almost a periwinkle color. And then you have the other plastic diamond shaped. This is a $2 start on this one. And it is about 22 inches long. $2 start on that beauty. This one's very vintage, and I did test these. These are not silver. It's got this beautiful vintage clasp on it that works. And they almost look like footballs, don't they? Or pistachios. It's only 18 inches, which is perfect. Look at that. Gorgeous silver tone. Ready to go out with you. That's a $3 start on those. $1 start on this snake collar necklace. It has the safety latch on it, and it opens and closes just fine. No markings as to maker or metal content, but that will be $1. Get that on the dollar side. Then we have this, look, is those aluminum type metal. These are, I believe, Celtic knots. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a knotted necklace in pastel colors. It doesn't have a clasp, but I think these might be where you could put one if you wanted to. And it is 24 inches. That's $1. This does not have a maker's mark. Well, let me take that back. It does have a maker's mark right here. I looked that up, and it said probably European in origin. So it's gold tone, silver tone. It has a leather cord, and then it comes down into these little charms, gold tone, silver tone, leaf shape, teardrop shape, all the way around. Even the extender has one on it. With the extender, it is 17 inches long. Let me get it on the bust so you can see the nice, beautiful design. I think it's gorgeous. $3 start on this one. Love that. It's got a nice, oh, look, it's knotted in between on the cord too. This one I absolutely love. It is also vintage plastic. A lot of pastels in this lot here. These little beads look like, I don't know, are they roses? Or are they supposed to be just an abstract shape? Then between each of those, there's a little gold tone spacer. It has a spring ring. It is 36 inches long, but it is definitely vintage plastic. Oh, sure. $3 start. It is pretty, isn't it? I love the shape of the beads. It was one of my favorite ones. I don't know what to call it. I'll just call it pastel. Here it comes. And it's running. Thank you, Emily, for your bid. It's just interesting, isn't it? Thank you, thank you. I'm trying to get another price tag off. All right, we'll put that in your bag. Thank you. All right, then I have this is just also acrylic. These are actually brown. They're not black. They're just a dark brown for $1. In good shape. Hi, Alice. $1 start on the dark brown plastic beads. I don't think I didn't tell how long that was. Let's see how long it is. It is going to be about 46 inches long for that one. All right. I had one of these last week, or the last time I had a show from an auction, and what's going on here? These are just very nicely made. It's a shell necklace in these little, it's just got a different look and feel to it, more of a Hawaiian, Polynesian kind of feel. For $2 on this one, all those beautiful little shells are in there. I love this. And it is 34 inches long for $2. What do we have next? Ooh. If you're into the blues this week, Emily, here's another one. Acrylic, kind of a powder blue acrylic beaded necklace. Hello, Galloping Ghost. And this is going to be a $2 start on this one. You're into the blues, or you're working on something, aren't you? And it's going to be at least 50 something, 56 inches or so. There's a lot of it there. $2 start. Let me get that up and going. $2. Here it comes. And it's running. I am too. I love blue. It's my favorite. Thank you, Emily. It's pretty. All right. Here's some white acrylic, spring ring, and then it has these other beads with spacers on them. This is a $2 start on this one too, vintage, 24 inch. $2 start. I think I said 3, but I meant 2. And we have, oh, I've got some AB rhinestone. Here's a blingy vintage. Let me get the price tag off of it. Wow, she had $75 on this, guys. And it is worth more money too. Vintage, shepherd's hook clasp, 3 strands. It is 17 inches with at the end of the extender. All glass, AB crystal. Even they have crystals there, or rhinestones there as well. Hello, lady. Welcome in. See if I can get this put together. I'm probably going to do 10 on this one. No, I'll do 8. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the AB Aurora Borealis colors on it. Isn't that gorgeous? 3 strands. And you've got, here's the back, hook clasp. $8 start on that one. Here's an interesting vintage plastic. It does not have a closure, but it's a nice big opening. These are kind of a, not really ivory, but more of a tan color bead. And then it comes down to the base and it ends at this acrylic heart. I don't know if it's lucite. It does have a little bit of, no, not really. $2 start on this one. The opening is 28 inches, and then you have another drop of about what? 2.5, 3 inches for the heart. $2 start on that. And we have another, this one isn't A bead necessarily, but it is definitely crystal, cut crystal. It does have some AB coloring there too. Lobster claw clasp. It is on wire. It has these little gold spacer beads in there. Different sizes. This whole section is different. Then it changes again. I do 5 on that one. No, we'll do 3. I'll do 3 on this one. It's definitely cut glass. You can feel the sharpness of the cuts. $3 start. If I'm going too fast, guys, let me know. More, I don't know if this is glass. Feels like it. I don't know. I don't think so. They're not glass. This one, she had 18 on this one. I do 3 on this. It looks like it needs to be reconnected to the proper place here. $3 on that. Black. These are some nice heavy pearls, and they're knotted in between, but they're not real. And it's like it's missing part of something up here. I do $2 on those. They're really nicely done. And it's about 17 inches. Might just need a new clasp put in. I like that. They're nice and cold. They could be made of glass. The luster is really pretty too. $2. Here is a stunner. Let me get it all. I had it on the bus before. It has this really neat, interesting chain, and it comes down and ends in these 2. Look at these, and they have little ladybugs. These are glass, and then the little ladybugs on these little beads at the bottom. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, that one's a $10 start on this. Hi, Dina. But it's very interesting and unique. I can't find, they may be lamp work. I don't know, 28 inches on that one. So we had 5, 8, and then 10. How's everyone's week going so far? I am leaving for Yellowstone National Park. So today's probably my last show for 3.5 weeks while we're gone. So this is vintage. Look at this gold tone and pearl wrap. Yeah, I can't wait. I'm going to fish my little heart out. Little verdigris on that one. This is really interesting. It's really pretty. Heavy, nice construction too on the little wrap here. Let's see how long it is. 16 inches. Yeah, we'll take the RV and see some bears and bison and all kinds of good stuff. $3 start on that. Nice construction on this one. We're going to go to Jackson Hole too. I think we have Grand Teton National Park too. I love this one. This is all abalone. The campground or the RV resort that we go to in Jackson. Really? I'm going to do some thrifting while I'm over there. We always do. I always find something, usually in Cody. Cody's not too far. And I also find some stuff in Jackson too, Jackson Hole. These are all abalone. Nice little fall colors, browns, but look at the marbling on that. Isn't that beautiful? Or the iridescence, I should say. It is 17, so it's like 34 inches long. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Ooh, that's cool. You can start. What are you doing to it? Are you just doing a whole new renovation, or is it to be built? Oh, fun. I built a house one time. It's a fun process. It just goes so slower than you want it to. $3 start on this beautiful abalone. Fall is coming, my friends. It's gorgeous. I love this one. All right. Here's another vintage piece, some seed beads, browns, ambers. We've got some, I don't know if that's shell. We've got some gold tone beads in there, and then some peachy colored beads. It's really pretty, multi-strand. Let's see how long that one is. 26 inches. Really gorgeous. I love the peach and the browns and the golds together. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. $3 start. Oh, wow. Yeah. Put the utilities. Yeah. Oh, we built ours on property that before my children were born, actually, I was pregnant with my first and moved in, and then she was born like a week later. So she got to be born and have a brand new house to live in. Here is a vintage set of pearls, barrel clasp that works just fine. Let me see if these are real. They don't feel real. It's a shorter strand. They almost have a peachy color, a peachy ivory color to the luster. They are knotted in between each bead, which is nice. Somebody took their time with that. That's a $2 start for the faux pearls. Here's another vintage acrylic. Let me get the price tag off of it. She had $5 on this one. And this one is marked Hong Kong. So it is definitely vintage with that marking. They are plastic or acrylic, multifaceted, graduated, not really graduated, but different sizes. 2 strands. Hong Kong, shepherd's hook with an extender. That, my phone. I never get phone calls unless I'm unless I'm doing a show and I have my phone on. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, I cannot get my fingers to work today. There, finally. $2 start on this vintage plastic. Oh, that'll be nice, Emily. That sounds lovely. And then that's the back. $2 start on this. Kind of they're not really clear, but they're, and not really, got your, not really amber, just off-white. All right, here we go. There's some stunners coming up here, guys. Of course, they're all wrapped around each other. All right, how about some jade? Look at this. Is a nice heavy polished jade along with jade chips. Beautiful green on this one. And its lobster clasp needs to be rehooked to that part, and I'm no good at that. But let me double check. I think I did check that these were jade. Oh yeah, there it goes. It is going up into the jadeite. So it's not nephrite jade, it is jade. Beautiful. That one we're going to have to do 10 on. There's a lot of heavy jade in this one. It's 20 inches. For 10. All right, let me get that going. Nice heavy pieces of jade in there. Here it goes, and it's running. I love jade. Jade has some real neat properties to it. Thank you, Emily. That one's beautiful. Don't forget, it does need that little lobster claw. It needs to be reattached. All right. Thank you. Let me get the price tag off of this one. This one's more of a chain, and then it's really, really long chain lobster. And it just goes and goes and goes and goes and goes and goes. And then it ends with these sweet little charms. We've got a trunk up elephant, a little dove or bird, sparrow, a little rose. We've got some faceted heart and another little heart. Almost looks like Betsy Johnson, but it's not marked. So this is $2 start on this one. Let's see how long that is. It is 32 inches long. There you go. $2 start. Another little vintage. I'm not sure. These almost look like pottery. What is the? There's that pottery. No, these are wood. But look at the really interesting design. It's almost like they dipped it in some type of paint or glaze. They have, it's not a smooth texture. There is a little texture. Do you see it? Maybe, are they paper maybe? And then watercolored or something? There is no clasp. It is 32 inches long, and I would do $2 on this one. All right, here's another gemstone necklace. It's got a lot of stones on it, like that jade. Let me see what it comes up as. Well, interestingly enough, it's coming up as plastic. It looks real, it felt real, but look at the beautiful blues on this one. This is a $2 start. Let's see if I can get it kind of going where it needs to go. I guess it's supposed to be twisted together like that. Sure. Let me see how long it is too. Yeah, it's going to be about 18 inches. Really pretty. Different colors of blue there. Ooh, it looks really blue in the picture. $2 on that. Here it comes, and it's running. All right, thank you, Emily. Here comes another blue one. And this, I don't know if this is vintage or not. It actually is a Trifari. It has a Trifari hang tag on it. I just tested it. These are glass. At least the jumping when I touch it anyway. It looks like, I don't know. I don't know if I would trust that hang tag. Oh, it says Monet. I don't know, guys, if I would trust that hang tag when it's the only silver thing on here. So I'm going to say $3 on this one. It does have a Monet hang tag, so I could be a little cautious. It could be Monet. Beautiful. $3 start on that one. Let's see how long it is. 30 inches. 30 inches long. It's a little rigid in construction, so it might be wire underneath there. Beautiful beads, though. Vintage acrylic coming up. Let me get the price tag off of it. Here is the clasp, spring ring, turquoise colored acrylic plastic beads with gold tone plastic spacers. Whoops. Looks like this. Hello, Patches. Welcome in. It is 20 inches. This is $2 start. All right. I'm not sure if these are plastic or not. Really pretty green marbled beads on this one. Let's test it first. It's plastic. Shepherd hook. Long opportunity to extend the length to 17 inches. There it is. Beautiful. Green, like a mossy green marble plastic. $2 start on this. Hi, Miss Wildlife. That's pretty. We still have brooches, and we have bracelets coming up too, guys. So be ready to tell me where you'd like me to go first. Are you going to want to see brooches first, or are you going to want to see necklaces first? All right, here we go. Another vintage, really long vintage plastic acrylic, old time closure there. You've got mostly pastel colors. You've got some yellows, solid pinks. These are all acrylic. Blues, pinks, yellows, mostly blues, pinks, and yellows, it looks like. Sure. Let me see how long that is, Emily. It's a really long one. 48, probably like 60 inches on this. Really long. Let me get that going. Kind of looks the same color scheme almost as that other one you got. Here it is, and it's running. Thank you, Emily. I have this next one. It has stones on it. These are rock. So this was really neat. Let me get the price tag off of it. So this one has, these are coming up in the, what area was the garnet tourmaline iolite. So maybe rough garnet. We've got some yellow, it feels like glass, but these are definitely some type of stone here. It's kind of a Y necklace, and then it ends in this little bead at the end. Let's see how long it has. A lobster claw closure. With the extender, it is 18 inches all the way out. Hi, Cece. $3 start on the Y necklace. Again, it has these yellow, I don't know if those are glass or some type of quartz. Let's see what it says. Coming up as glass, and then real stone. $3 start, 18 inches. We're almost done with necklaces. I will do a scan, although it'll probably be pretty hard to see everything. But we'll do our best, right? Vintage faux pearls. Marked Hong Kong. With an extender, shepherd's hook. These are these ones that look bumpy and asymmetrical. It is graduated. You can kind of see it gets bigger and bigger until you're at the bottom here. This is a $2 start. It is 17 inches long with the extender. $2. And here is one that is Monet. This hang tag does look consistent with the necklace. And Monet did do a lot of the white acrylic beads. It has these little gold spacers in between each bead. Little discoloration. You can see probably from being against skin and makeup. And here is the Monet hang tag. That makes more sense to me than that other one. Let's see how long that is. 17 inches, $3 for the Monet. Beautiful. Nice big chunky. I like the big chunky beads like that, especially in white. Just looks so great summer, to wear in the summer with the white. $3 start on that. I don't know. I decided to go ahead and there's two of these that have like the matching little vials with beads in it. I would do $1 for the two. You get a red one and a blue one for $1, if anyone's interested. They're collars. They open and close onto your neck. You got it. You're so polite, Miss Emily. $1. Here it comes, and it's running. I like the little vials. Thank you, Emily. Next little, this one is very likely silver. It is not marked, if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe it is. Let's see. Let's look at it together. I don't see it there. I can test it, but I'm pretty certain that these tube beads are silver. And then it comes down into these amethyst, or oh, they're not amethyst. These are actually dyed purple shell. You have some hematite on there too, little hematite heart. You've got some little floral beads here. It is 17 inches. You've got this cute little enameled butterfly. $3 start on that. Little, almost looks native inspired. I love the little hearts right there. $3. And then the last couple are coming up. These are definitely pink, peachy pink. Faux pearls for $1. Very long. 48 inches. Oh, for $1. We were talking too last week or Sunday when I wasn't feeling good, that you can take, I have one, take these little scarf clips, and I thought I had one in here. I could demo it and just put them on there, and or any brooch even. You could put a brooch on there and style your pearls with a nice brooch. What these would be nice with is a cameo because of the peach color. Wouldn't that be pretty? That's $1. Here's a vintage set of faux pearls. 2-strand for $2. 18 inches. That's pretty. $2. And then my last necklace is this beautiful orange. It does have a T-clasp, toggle clasp. There is some wear on the gold tone metal, but it's beautiful little, look at the beautiful facets on these little glass beads. Comes down. Another little kind of a different one, because look at these stick off to the side, and then you have a little dangly here. $3 start on this one. Let's see how big it is. 17 inches. $3 start on that. All right, let's take a quick look at each of the piles. So I'll just these were the dollars. So if you look and you see anything, these are $1. Plain chain, abalone seed bead necklace, a snake choker necklace, some black plastic, some peach colored plastic, this aluminum knotted necklace. Those were $1 starts. We had this gorgeous plastic vintage. I had 5 on this one. Very long. It does have a little glow with the black light. Kind of hard to see. Let me try my one that's not as strong. You can kind of get a little glow in there. $5. $8, we had this beautiful AB rhinestone 3-strand. Well, I don't mind you using your please and thank yous. It's very sweet. So that was $8 on the nice AB rhinestone. Okay, so those. Then, we had $3, well, let's do $2 pile. Faux pearl 2-strand, marshmallowy. These are $2 starts I'm showing. If there's anything you like. Hi, Candy. I'm just going through them and showing them one more time. These are $2 starts. If you want to see something, holler it out and I will show it to you. Or if you want me to run it for the $2, I will run it. Little charm. Plastic. Vintage look. Vintage 2-strand marked Hong Kong. These are nice, I believe, either plaster or glass. Vintage. Kind of more of an ivory peach color to them. Another heavy strand knotted in between. These are $2 starts. White plastic. Vintage. Another vintage plastic with a barrel clasp. This one's more of like a lavenders and pinks. I got this gorgeous seashell necklace, well made. And the last $2 one were these wood beads painted in green and blue and pink pastel with the plain wood color on the others. Okay, those were the $2. And then these here were the $3. Let me get those put away while you're looking at that pile. And then are we going to bracelets or are we going to brooches? Hello, Angela. These are $3 starts. I'm just going to sort back through them so you can kind of see. Orange. This was a Monet. Has some color wear on there. $3 starts. Beautiful little, I'm pretty sure silver tube beads there. It has some hematite, however you say it, with a little butterfly. $3 starts. This one has a Monet hang tag, but I'm just thinking that those don't go. I don't know. Maybe these were more silver at one time and then they would go together. $3 start on the blue beads. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece here. Again, $3 starts on everything in this pile. Faux pearl intertwined with the gold tone. Shepherd hook. I love this abalone, dyed abalone necklace. Feels good. Nice quality, this black glass for $3. AB rhinestone with gold spacers for $3. I love this one. It looks like little footballs. They are not silver. I did test with a neat little vintage clasp on there. This one has a nice weight. No maker on it. Silver tone and gold tone with a leather cord. Some bling. This one was neat because each one of these little balls here you can separate. You can make it shorter if you want to. This one is more of a rigid collar style, but beautiful AB rhinestones on this one. Magnetic opening. A beautiful glass rhinestone cross with a, hello Tammy, with a mesh chain. You found me again. I still have your stuff from Sunday. And then a collar. These were all $3 starts here. Whoa. knocking this off. And then we have this one was so beautiful. Yeah, I'm feeling much better now. And then we have this, no, I'm not going to be signing off early this time. And that was $3. All right. So if there's anything there that you want to see, they're going to just be off to the side. So I can always go back and find them. No worries. Okay, do we want to do brooches or do we want to do bracelets? You guys have a preference? They're both right here, so I can grab each of them. How about brooches? Everybody's quiet. All right, so here we go. Lots of brooches here today. Let me move this a little further down and I'll just pick each of them up and show you. Look at this, beautiful. It's like silver tone. I did test it. It's not silver. It's unmarked, but it's an intertwined ribbon design. Isn't that neat? That's a $3. Sarah Cub, marked. Red, white, and blue. Isn't that neat? $3 start. A stylized and golden enamel brooch, no marking. Almost looks like a Q if you put it this way, doesn't it? Q for queen. Don't let anybody tell you anything else. You are a queen. Gold tone leaf wreath, unmarked. $2 start. Oh, and the Q was $2 too. Look at this beauty. Maple leaf, punched metal, $1. Oh. Going over to the side, this is sterling. I believe that it's marked, right? Where was it marked? I thought I saw it. There it is. Now this one says 835. It should be, it's sterling because I tested it and it comes up blue. So, but it's a watermelon glass rhinestone in there. It's a bar brooch, Victorian. It is old. It is an oldie. Come on, phone. Hi, Cammie. So this one's a $10 start on the Victorian bar brooch. And I have this neat bar brooch. No indication as of metal type. I don't know if that's supposed to be a D but it is definitely Art Deco in style. So that's a $3 start on this. Also, maybe older. I love this one. This one is not marked either, but look at the little shape. Looks like a little amoeba shape. That's a $2 start on that one. And those are enamel. Those are not glass. I love that shape. And the gold luster is just beautiful on it. How about a little holiday brooch? Marked Jerry's. I believe it was Jerry's. Was it? Yeah, there it is, Jerry's. $3 start. Holidays are coming up. I have to put that with my Christmas brooches. Here is a lucky pin. It's got a trunk up elephant and 2 horseshoes. Double luck for $1. This is the kind of puppies I have. This is a Cairn Terrier. It's not a Scottish Terrier. Scottish Terriers have longer bodies and longer snouts. Isn't he sweet? I don't see that anyone engraved their initials on there, but I think it's ready to be engraved if you wanted to put your initials on it. It's punched metal. It's older. $2 start on him. And then we have this one. It's a star. It is CFW, which I looked it up. CFW was an early mark for what is better known as Har jewelers. Got a nice luster star, great for around the holidays, or any day you just want everybody to know what a superstar you are. $3 start on that one. Little flower basket pin for $1, and this one is Avon. This is a bundle of leaves, palm fronds or ferns, I'm not sure. And this is Monet, $3 start. Sure. Get that in there. Here it goes. It's running. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you, Emily. I think it's pretty. And then we were looking at the Monet for $3. It is marked. Palm fronds, leaves, whatever you want to call it, ferns. This is also Monet. It is a bar. Maybe it is good for like a scarf or something, but you can see it's marked Monet right there. Come on. Right there. It's a pretty long one. It's 4 inches. $3 start on that. Look at this old little sweet pin. The painting is wearing a little bit. This is $1. It's got the old time clasp. Like maybe a scatter pin, you know, where you can scatter them about for $1. I love this filigree brooch with faux pearls and rhinestones, unmarked, $2. This is gorgeous. I believe those are glass. Let me double check. Oh, yeah. So these are the black glass rhinestones. That's $3, usually for glass, with the boomerang on there. Trying to find another one. I thought I had another small one. I would do these two together. You have a Cupid pin, and I'll put a back on that for you. And then you have the 2 owls in front of the moon for $1. So I'll give you both of these. This one is Avon also, the little owls. Cupid pin and owl pin, 2 for $1. Here we have another Spanish galleon, Damascene. I have another one like this. It's a little bit darker, but this one has some beautiful bright colors. This is $2. Just looking to see if my other one is marked Spain on it, but this one isn't. The ship. Yeah, okay. What's going on here? Here it goes. It's running. Thank you, Emily. Gotta love it. And this gorgeous one is not marked either, but it's a little like flowers coming through a rhinestone. It is missing a couple of 1, 2, 3, 4 little rhinestones, which are easy to replace. At least it has its faceted bar rhinestones in place. I do not believe that those are ruby. I think I checked. No, they're just glass. $2 on this one. It does have, again, missing some rhinestones. This is a religious one. I looked it up, but it doesn't really say. It looks like that should have said something right there. I did test it. It's not silver. But you could remove this and keep the little bow and put your own little charm on the end of it too for $1. I don't mean to bug you, but I have these cute little bug stick pins. We've got a fly and a beetle. Aren't they sweet? It's $2 for those. Okay, I'll put them together. They're just little tiny. And they don't have ends to the pins. They're just, I don't know what they're for. In hats or something, I don't know. $2 start. Here they go, and they're running. Hi, RP. Welcome in. There you go, Emily. Reminds me of the fly on Beetlejuice. Don't say it 3 times. All right. This one's beautiful too. Check this out. I don't remember if this one was marked. Nope, but it's just got these beautiful ruby rhinestones and then these little leaves. $2 on this one. Maybe you wear it like that would be the orientation. This is, I think this is nephrite jade right here, this bar here. It looks like to be some type of harp, right? It's got the little pearls, and it is by Sol d'Or. $3 start on that one. Okay. $3. Here it goes. It's running. It is pretty. Thank you, Emily. Then we have this beautiful, it says Holy Bible, Praying Hands, American flag. This one was made by Sculptureware. It's got the punched metal backing with the stars. $3 start. I love this one. This one has got me confused. So you can see through this part, but this looks like mother of pearl. So I don't know if I don't know how they molded it together unless it's plastic. You know, maybe all of it's red, but then it's not because you can see. So maybe they molded it together, but I love it. Isn't that something different? I did test the edge. It's not silver. Sure. $3 start on this one. Yeah, because when I put my light on it, it's not turning the red part a different color. So here it is, it's running. It's just interesting. And I don't fill anything. I guess I do maybe fill an edge there. So maybe they cut out the flower shape and then put that inside. It's just different. Thank you, Emily. School is starting if it hasn't already started. Here's a sweet little, let me get this out of here. I think there's a maker on this one. Oh, it's Coro. So this one is Coro. Beautiful textured brushed gold tone apple. Great for teachers when school starts. A welcome back gift. It's beautiful. $3 start on the Coro. This one's interesting too. I'm not sure what it is either. It could be bone. It's fairly light. I don't think it's plaster. It could be plastic. It's an oldie. Beautiful little owl. $2 start. This one, I believe, is Tara. Do you see? Or Tara, however you'd like to say that. Bar brooch with 2 faux pearls. Sure. Here it is. It's running. Got a little bit of discoloration down here. I don't know if that can be cleaned up or not. Thank you, Emily. Woohoo! Then we were looking at the Tara bar brooch. $3 start on that. Textured silver tone swirl here. Look at this beauty. Wow. Is that a pheasant? Not sure. And this one, I believe, was unmarked as well. $3 start on this gorgeous bird. I love the wings and the tail. Isn't it gorgeous? I don't know what I'm going to call it. Flying bird. I don't know, swan, I don't know, $3. And it's running. Thanks again, Miss Emily. Let's see. Gold tone, unmarked, kind of an art deco, I'm not sure, 30s, 40s style. $2 start on that. So I have these two I'm going to put together. This one's Avon, little tree with a rhinestone topper. This one is unmarked with some, looks like possibly some type of chips. Those aren't turquoise, I don't know. I don't think anyway. So it's $2 for the two. Then I have this sweet little guy. Check him out. He's made of wood, hand painted. Looks like he lost his original pin and another pin is on him, but it still works. $2 on the little puppy dog. Woof, woof. You're going to make Sprocket jealous, Emily. I know, right? That's why I mentioned Sprocket. Yay! Now you can wear it to remind you of Sprocket when he's at doggy daycare. Thank you. All right, these are scatter pins. I do want to call out that this one is missing the little pearls around the outside edge, but it could almost be used like that. This one has all of the right ones, and it has that little amethyst colored rhinestone in the middle. So you can get both of these for $3 because I feel like they're the same thing, and they made scatter pins as a set. So he's already mad at you. Well, darn, you're not sitting in the backyard. You're mean, Mama. All right, we've got this cute little, I don't even know where mine are. Oh, Gracie always likes to sit right at my feet or by the door. She's back behind me sleeping. I'll do these two for $3. You get a little happy Christmas tree and then some beautiful forget-me-nots. Make that worth your while there. Punched metal leaf with a faux pearl in there. Hi, RD. 30 minutes, my goodness. And my husband has to sit with the dogs on the back porch all the time. They like to go up on the wall of the waterfall wall. This is a gold tone with silver tone bar. It's a charm holder. So you would just take this part off. Let me go in the back. And then you could add your charms. Oh, you have to pull it this way. Anyway, trust me, it's a charm. That's what these are for. $1 start on the little charm bar. Then we have this dragonfly, also a call out. It is missing quite a few rhinestones. It's kind of hard to match. I looked to see if I could find, yeah, I will. You're going to have to replace some or take them all out and put silver or something in. It's a $3 start on the dragonfly. Just calling out that it is missing some rhinestones. Easy enough to fix though. Just need some glue and some rhinestones to go. It is running. Thank you, Emily. Another project piece, I can tell. Here's a sweet little cameo hanging on a bow, little pin. $3 start on the cameo. This one is, I gotta look it up, chalcedony. It's a two-tone chalcedony stone. It does come across as being older, maybe even early 1900s. And chalcedony, I guess, doesn't just come in the blue, but it has the two colors on it. That's a $3 start on this one. It is not, I looked everywhere. So it's not marked as to metal content. I like that one. It's pretty. Here we go. Here's a scarf clip. West Germany. That is a glass cabochon in that one for $3. For a scarf clip. Here are a pair of shoe clips. I wish Noreen was here. She was asking about shoe clips the other day. They almost look like mushrooms. Do you see the mushrooms in them, Emily? They do, huh? I didn't even notice that until I put them up here together. So they are shoe clips. They still have good, they are bluette shoe clips. Come on. I can't see what that says. Oh, made in France. Whoop. So I would do $4 start on the shoe clips. This one I love. I can see this in a project, a crescent moon with rhinestones in it. It's kind of on a brass tone metal. $3 start on the crescent moon. Okay. Here it comes, and it's running. All righty. Thank you, Emily. Getting some good pieces today. I told you I had some good ones. This one's pretty too. It's an orchid. Punched metal. Actually, it goes like this. Maybe, yeah. Punched metal. I would do $2 on the orchid. It's really pretty. Lightweight. This one, I thought, yeah, BSK. There's a BSK brooch. It looks like this. Almost looks like a shell with something going through it. Hi, Haley. Welcome in. $3 start on that. Here's another shoe clip. I just have one, but you could also use it to clip on to something else. It's $1 start. Then we have this piece here, unmarked, gold tone, bundle of leaves. And then the last thing I have to show you is a Miriam Haskell. They are not marked, but I've been reading up on Miriam Haskell, and all of her work is done in wire, and you'll see all of these pearls are in wire. She did not use glue. She used wire on her pieces. So possibly Miriam Haskell, earrings, clip-ons, or I'm sorry, screwbacks. Stacy Choo B. I would ask $5 for these. All right, those were brooches. Only thing that we have left now are bracelets. So I think I have quite a few bracelets actually. I got to find out which bag is the bag I want. This one. All right, moving aside unless anybody wants to see anything else that's in that tray. Holler it out. Don't be shy. We can come back to them too. No worries. Here we go for the bracelets. All right, we've got some acrylic bangles. This one is kind of a smoky, but it almost has some purple tones to it. Hello, Kelly. $3 start for the acrylic bangles. One in blue, one in smoky, almost a purple, smoky purple. All right, so $3 there. Like I said, a lot of this stuff came with price tags on it. I'm just getting the price tags off. All right. And making a mess of it, apparently. Oh, let it go. Here's a white acrylic bangle. Good, you are. I'm glad you're working. You found some good stuff to work on. All right. So I do a $2 start on the white spacer bangle. This one is also, I believe, acrylic. It's kind of a green marble, green and white marble. Ooh, butterflies. Everyone loves butterflies. That's a $2 start on that too. I love this one. The blue bangle, sure. $3 start. Here it comes. There you go. Thank you for your bid, Tammy. Ta-da! Yeah, I bid on a lot of a bunch of bangles like I had that one time. I didn't get it. I was like, darn. Okay, let me find Tammy's bag from Sunday. There we go. Got it. Thank you. This is beautiful. It's all blingy. All of the rhinestones are there. It's a little cuff bracelet. It does have some stretchy on it, so it should be able to fit. No worries. $3 start on that beauty. I've got this gorgeous piece, kind of a sea green and ocean blue crackle bead wire expandable bracelet. These are glass, $3. I love this one. Look at the work on this. Silver tone. I did test it. It is not silver. Cuff bracelet. Get my measurer over here. I mean, it's obviously you can stretch it out, and right now it's at about a 7. $3 start there. This one is so interesting. Look at this. These are glass. I think this is an Alex and Annie. Nope, vintage 66. Oh, it is Alex and Annie. Stretchy. These are all glass. $3 start. Gorgeous plastic, turquoise plastic chip 2-strand bracelet with a lobster. Hello, Trish. Welcome in. And it is at a 7 3/4. Maybe let me use the other one because this one, it's about, 7 1/4. $2 start on that one. Did you have a show this morning, Trish? I think, or you have one after. This is an interesting one, guys. Look at this. You just lift this up. Oh, not today. And that's how you, and then it has 3 settings. So you can go the big setting, the medium setting, or the small setting. Isn't that cool? It's got that almost like sandpapery glitter on it, and it looks like a belt buckle. So the smallest it goes, let me use this one, is about a 6 1/2. And then the largest setting takes it to about a 7 1/4. $3 start on that one. I just think that clasp is all that. I know, right? $3 start on that. This is a nice heavy bracelet, and look at those beautiful rhinestones, and it is a stretchy. This reminds me of Express. Express made a lot of jewelry like that. In fact, I think I have, is this Express here? Anyway, they made, I'll show you my Express necklace. So this is marked Express. You can kind of almost see how those would go together. $3 start. Hi, Granny. Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Here's a neat leather rhinestone. Look at those. And it has 2 sizes. The largest it will go looks like about 6 3/4. But it will also go 1 step smaller. I love these little bars in between. They kind of have movement, but they, little leather. It's real leather. $3 start on this one. This one I think needs a little shaping, but it's a brass and silver copper tone coiled bangle, and it can bend fairly easy. It just needs to be done better. $3. Hi, Chris. $3 start on that one. I love this one. This one, and I did test it. It is not silver, but I love the look of this one. $3 start on that. Here's an old one. It has a fold over clasp. It's kind of a bronzy brass metal. I believe these are glass. They're kind of a pink. Yeah, they're glass. Not really a purple, but more of a pink. This one is kind of small, about five and a half. $3 start. Then what else do I have? Oh, love this one. Check this one out, guys. This just exudes sophistication. Look at the little beads in there. They're iridescent. Do you see how they're changing color inside the channel of the bracelet? And it's marked PD. I don't know if that's Princess Designs. I don't know if they ever signed it just PD, but it doesn't have the Princess Design logo there. This one is a size 7 1/4. $3 start on that one, but it's just beautiful coloring on those beads. You got it, Tammy. Let me get a nice picture there. It's just sweet. Oops. All right, let me get a picture. Just call it a beaded channel. Here it goes, and it's running. Thank you for your bids. Lisa, there you go. Let me grab you a bag. Thank you so much. And get your name on it. All right, you're all set there. Yeah, it was a pretty one. Here's another one I thought was really pretty too. It's a cuff, but look at the braiding on this gold tone. Isn't that nice? And this one's not marked. This one's $2 start. I've got a Trifari. Let me see if I can find it now. There it is. I think it's Crown Trifari when I looked at it last. There it is. Yep, there's a crown on it. Crown Trifari. Vintage acrylic. And it's on the smaller side, about 6 1/2. $3. I kept turning this around looking for the watch. It's like an expandable watch band. It does have some wear from being worn. You see it down there. This I would do $1 for. I mean, all sizes. I don't know though. I mean, it doesn't pinch or anything when you open it, but $1 on that one. This one's interesting. It's got this little bead there. It is just an expandable metal. It's got some wear on it. I don't know. I might just toss that in the craft bucket. Here's a beautiful abalone. Look at the iridescence on this one. Stretchy. It's got a little bit of green in there. $2 start for the abalone. This is so amazing, guys. Look at this. It is a perfume bottle. I looked it up, possibly Italian. Could put a little bit of potion in this one, Miss Emily. This one I'm probably going to ask $5 for. And it's a little bracelet or a little handle. It looks like that was an afterthought to put it on this. It might have been hanging from a different type, maybe a necklace or something. It's a nice heavy metal to it. So that's a $5. Let's see. Oh, man, this one's missing some gems. It's going to go in the craft bucket. This one I love. This one it just reminds me of like a Native American bracelet with a concho belt or something, but it's actually a bracelet. And I'm not sure if it must be missing something or just that needs to go back together a little bit. I did test it. It is not silver. It's almost an 8, I guess it would be. It's hollow. You can kind of hear it. $3 start on that one. What else? Here's a sweet little charm bracelet. Unmarked. Channel lock. There's an airplane. None of these had markings. I did test them. There are no, it is not sterling. There's a telephone, a poodle, a theater mask, a birdhouse, another theater mask, some slippers, and a ballerina. $5 start on the charm bracelet. Let me get it up there for you. Here it comes, and it is running. Neat little charms on this one. Thank you for your bids, everyone. Lisa Rock is going to get that too. So fun. Oh, that's right. Look, that's why you have the two masks. One is laughing, one is crying, right? Really cute. All righty. I think these look like, I don't know, chalcedony or something. They're kind of a blue, and it's on a leather corded and a little button closure. Size 6 7/5, 6 3/4. $2 start on that one. There is a little stretch in that. It's a 6 3/4, I believe. Yeah, 6 3/4. Not quite a 7, but I mean, it looks like I can get it down to 7. Like I said, there is a little bit of play in that. And that was $2 start on that. This one is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Very, very blingy on these rhinestones. And there's a little extender, and this is Claire's. $3 start on this one. Let's see how long that is. What is at its largest? It is an 8 at its largest, and it can go smaller by maybe an 1.5 inches. So you got a little room to play there. Beautiful. $3 start. Here's a beautiful tennis bracelet and gold tone, not marked. And, oh yeah, it is. Let's see what it says. Come on. Ooh, 18 karat gold filled. Or does that say 10 or 12? I can't tell. It is gold filled, which is going to mean that it's going to cost a little bit more than most of the stuff I run. The safety clasps are on and working. Apparently you can still get gold content from gold filled. That's why it's so this one is at about a 6.5 to 6 3/4 tennis bracelet, gold filled. I'm going to ask 8 for it. It's really pretty. Has all of its. Let me test the stones. Glass rhinestones. All right. Now put that over there in the 8 pile. And here's another one. This one's a different style. I didn't realize that I had 2. I remember seeing one. This is the one. That's why I said I don't think it's marked. There are no markings on it. It might have been gold plated. As you can see, some of that's wearing off. This one, both safety chains. This one's a little loose, but it does work. These are square princess cut diamonds. Let's test those. Also, CZ rhinestones. This one I will do 3 on. Here's a sweet little enameled, stretchy. Each of them have their own little panel. Aren't those cute? $3 start on this. Needs a little tightening on the setting. They're getting a little stretchy. This one, Emily. Yeah, something told me when I picked that up, I'm like, I bet Emily's going to want that. And it's enameled. There we go. I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. My finger's touching buttons it shouldn't touch. There we go. It's running. Sweet little beads. Yay! Thank you. Oh, what else do I have here? So I need to test this one. I just now saw that it says S925 on there. Doesn't always mean it's sterling, but it could be. So let me go ahead and test it. Looks like it's just got, it looks like it's a charm bracelet. It just doesn't have very many charms on it. All right, let's do a little scratch test here. I can tell by the way it's scratching, it's not sterling. Oh, it might just be that charm. Let me test the charm. No, it's not sterling. So this cute little bracelet, it says 925 on that, but it's not. $2 start on that one. Here is a little keychain or a little purse or just a bracelet to hold your key, your house key on or something. $1 start on this one. I love this one, my friends. Let's check this out. Hello, Bamba. Oh, Bam Bam. There we go. I got it. It's a shell bracelet that you tie on. Is that just not whimsical? Look at that. It's got this little flower made out of the last one, this one here. You got it. It's like a keychain, purse, whatever you want to make it into. Here it comes. It's running. Thank you, Tammy. Put that in your bag. There it is. Ah, sorry, guys. You guys took a tumble. Is everyone okay? Whee! Anyway, I was showing this. This is so sweet. You just tie it on your wrist. I just love this one. $2 start on that little shell bracelet. Never seen that before. This is a heavy brass bangle or cuff bracelet. Sorry, probably made in India. It has a nice heavy feel to it. This is a $3 start. Here is one of those expandable, you can either tighten it or make it larger. And these are kind of a metallic bead with a little disco ball in there. $2 start on this one. Right now, when it's completely tightened, as small as it can go, it's a 6 3/4. $2 start on that. Little stretch bracelet. Ooh, $2 or $1 start on this. It does have some glass beads on it though. Red, white, and blue. $1. Here's a plain gold. I think this is a, it's too short to be a necklace or a bracelet, but it could be a ankle bracelet if I can get it on there. It's got that sports clasp spring ring on it for $1. This one also feels like express to me. It does have a marking. Let's see how good I am. Stainless steel, unmarked. I guess they put this paint or whatever, the enamel on the back to kind of make it easier on your wrist. I don't know. And then it has the rhinestones on the other side. $3 start for the stainless steel. And, oh, I remember this one. I love this one. Check this out. Hello, Adina. The luster on this is so sparkly gold. And you're like, wait, where's the clasp? Well, it's right here. Look at that. Oh, it's the other side. Isn't that neat? Not marked. I do $2 start on this. And it is almost a 7. $2 start. Here's a couple of cuff bracelets. Silver tone. Unmarked. And it does bend. $3 start. This one is a textured silver tone cuff. $2 start on this one. And then I have, these have 2 different clasps on them, but they both have the vintage clasp. These are freshwater pearls. So I do $3 for the 2. You get both of them. One of them is smaller. This one is 6 3/4. This type of clasp is 7 1/2. So but you could have them both for $3. And I'm getting to the bottom of it here. Let's see what we have. Just a plain chain for a charm bracelet. That's $1. It's out of 7. I have quite a few of these Alex and Annie ones. If anyone's interested in, there's 3 of them. Actually, I saw their price tags on there. I do the 3 for, I do them $1 a piece, or all 3 for $2. You've got a brass tone, 2 brass tones, and a silver tone. So let's see, this Alex, let me cut the price tags off of him. If somebody collects or wears the Alex and Annie brand. All right, let's see what they look like. This one just has that stylized, and these are expandable. There's a pineapple on that one, and I think this one is religious. St. Christopher, guide my path. So as I said, $1 each, or you could have all 3 for $2. Okay, and then another charm bracelet. Just checking. I thought this one was marked. It is marked 925. Let me test it. And it is indeed sterling. So it is the vermeil sterling, which has the gold over the sterling, but it is testing a sterling. And it has a little Santa sleigh on there. Santa Claus, I guess the SC stands for. I'm not sure. I do 5 on the sterling bracelet. Sterling vermeil. And last but not least, at the end of the bag were all of these. So we had this little seed bead with a barrel clasp. That looks like an anklet to me. This purple one is an anklet. We've got these silver beads, and then these cut glass beads, and a copper. I do all of those for $1. So you get 4 for $1. There we go. That was the last of the bag. So let's go and do a little scan. And all right. So these little piles here, that was $1 for all of these. There was $1. Was it all of these for $1 each, or all of them for $1 each, or all of them for $2? Sorry, guys. Dollar, 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 dollar. Okay. I'm going to move this over to $1 too. Yeah, I know words are hard. Oh man, I'm telling you. Then for $2, you're getting tight. And then this is the $3 pile here. These were also both of them for $3. So we've got this beautiful, if you weren't here at the beginning, it's kind of a smoky purple acrylic cuff, or no, bangle, sorry. This little belt buckle bracelet, which was so cool. You just lift this up, and then you have 3 sizes that you can try. We got a crackle glass wire, another beautiful little cuff. That's a cuff. This is glass. Alex and Annie. Probably express, stretchy. a leather, Trifari, brass, silver, copper tone. This one was really small, but those are glass. Vintage, very vintage. A huge brass. These were all $3 starts. Another little silver tone cuff. Little rhinestone clairs. A tennis bracelet. This one here, Tammy. You got it. Here it goes. Hi, sweet Jeannie. Welcome in. Hi, Tennessee Collector. Oh, did Brindy write into me? Thank you, Brindy. Yay. Thank you, Tammy. Let me get that in your bag. You got it. Thank you. And let's get the Trifari. It's Crown Trifari. There's a crown on there. Crown Trifari bracelet. Here it comes. Whoops. And it's running. And just let me give you a shot at that mark so you can see. There it is. Thank you so much. Get that in your bag. Where is it? Gotta find a bag. There it is. Yay. All right. Then we were still looking. Let's see. We did this one. We did this one. Okay. And then those. All right. Then we had $5 was this little metal perfume bottle. It's probably a marriage. They put it on this little, let me show you, bracelet, but it looks like it might have been on a necklace or something. So $5 for that. That's kind of cool. Then we had $8 for, this is gold filled. I think that's an 18 karat gold filled. $8. And then this one is sterling. We tested it. Sterling vermeil for $8. All right. So those were the bracelets. And that is everything I had today. Unless you want to shop some rings. I didn't get them in this auction lot, but those are the rings I got in the auction. There's one more that just came up, this cute little silver. These are silver. Little barrel clasp. Let's see how big it is. In fact, we're going to do that for Brindy. We're going to celebrate with this little silver bracelet. It's at 7 1/4. We're going to do $1. Raid, thank you. No obligation to bid at all. Just to say thank you to Brindy and do something for $1. Raid, thank you. $1 in there. Here it comes, and it's running. Oh, thank you. Yes, and make sure you follow Brindy if you don't already. There you go, Harperta. Yay. That's going to go to you with your Trifari. And thank you, Brindy. And I won't be on for the next 3.5 weeks, guys. I'm going to Yellowstone. So we're going to go on a big vacation to Yellowstone for 3 weeks. So this is really kind of my last show. I know, but it's okay. I'm going to have fun. I will. Yeah, it'll be nice to get out. You know, I'm in Phoenix, so we're like at 109, 115 heat warning. We got rain last night, thank goodness. So today will be cooler. And I told my husband, don't be surprised if I want to stop and get some boxes and have a show in the trailer if we find some good stuff. But I will be looking for some good stuff. Oh, I have one more thing I forgot to show you guys. Let me turn you around. Oh, I'm going to Cody for sure. That we found some good stuff last time we went to Cody. We're going to go to Jackson Hole too. So this was in that bag, that auction lot bag. It is a piece of Fenton. It's supposed to have a purse top on it. It is marked Fenton, as you can see right there, designed by Spatler, J.K. Spindler. It is 997 out of 2,500, and it was hand painted by C. Smith. And it is gorgeous, even without the little top on it, because what does it do? It holds your jewelry. It's a little trinket dish. Check that out. So I would part with this for, let's say, $18. They're selling for about $45 with the top on it. But the bottom is still, you got it. I'm getting to know you, Miss Emily. I was like, I bet Emily's going to love that. Let me get that up there for you. Fenton trinket dish. I just saw it sitting there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to show them that. Because you know me, I always have to have Fenton in my shows. Here it goes. Dubois. Yeah, I think we've been to Dubois. That's right. You're from Wyoming, aren't you? Yay, Emily. It's so cute. Put that over there. Now you have stuff to put your stuff in. You have something to put your stuff in. Yeah, so on the way up, we go through Utah. So we'll stop, I think, in Brigham City as one of the places that we stop, and I source there. So we'll hit some places in Brigham City. I'm hoping I can get some jewelry. Then we will enter through West Yellowstone. We stay a couple nights in West Yellowstone. I know, right? I don't think there's really anything to source in West Yellowstone. And then we're staying in the park for a long time, going fishing every day. Well, it'll be wonderful. And then we'll go over to Cody once or twice and get groceries and do some sourcing. And then I think the last 2 nights will be in Jackson Hole. So I hope I do too. And if I will bring it back, and I will have a Yellowstone show. You bet I will. And we'll show all the good stuff, right? But thanks for always showing up for me, guys. I appreciate you. Hotel Irma, is that in Cody? I think I know where that is. I think we might have gone there the last time we were in Cody, because we stopped and ate lunch in town. So I'll have to look that up. Hotel Irma. I'll write that down so I don't forget to tell my husband real quick. Hotel Irma. Yeah, we go every couple of years. We will stay safe. We will be cool. I mean, everything. My husband's dad was a park ranger in Yellowstone when my husband was growing up. He was a school resource officer in the school year, and then in the summer he was the park ranger up there. So my husband, since he was a little kid, has seen the whole park back places that nobody else gets to see. So he knows it like the back of his hand. So I have my own little personal tour guide, and we're going to just really, we're going to try to I think we're going to try to swim a hot spring this time. So yeah, the only animal we haven't seen yet is a wolf. So we'll have to go to Lamar Valley and see if we can find some wolves. Otherwise, they have him at the Grizzly Discovery Center in West Yellowstone. You can see him real up and close and personal. They're huge. But yeah, we see grizzlies, black bear. We had an otter come up to our boat last time we were there 3 years ago. And I don't know what he thought we were going to give him, fish or something. I don't know, but it's just so much fun. Yeah. All right, guys, let's see who I can send you on to. We've got, Michelle's on. Oh, Piora's on. Gretchen. Let's do Michelle. I haven't rated into Michelle. Does it glow for a really long time. So let's do that. You guys have a great 3 weeks while I'm gone, and we'll be taking a look at my purchases when I come back. All right. Thank you so much for always showing up for me. I appreciate you. Here we go to Michelle. Does it glow?